Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. Today is 23rd of December and we are here to analyze the last week for the year 2023 from the Indian markets perspective. So Nifty and Bank Nifty, what do we expect from Nifty and Bank Nifty in this last week of this year? So let us begin with the Nifty Bank Nifty combined chart. So this is a combined chart, weekly chart for both these indices, and one thing pretty certain, obvious that we can see is the high and low of this week are going to play a very crucial role in next few weeks. Why I am saying so? So let us understand this in detail. But before we do that, let's quickly go to my WhatsApp group to see what was the discussion was like. So this is a WhatsApp group where we are discussing about the Bank Nifty and a Nifty range. 21,000 to 21,500 and the Bank Nifty range of 47,000 to 48,200. In yesterday's trading session, we were looking for a bullish retracement. Targets for Nifty were 21,335 and the Bank Nifty target of 47,500 and 47,700. Both the targets were completed on Thursday itself. So Friday's action was pretty much interesting. Next leg depends on the open and the follow-up was my message. There was also a footnote which suggests today's open and follow-up will be important as the bullish retracement targets are done for Bank Nifty. So next leg will be important. As for Nifty, the retracement target of 21,335 is pending. So price action around this zone is important. So a lot depends on today's open and a follow-up after that. Did Nifty reach to 21,335? Yeah, so it crossed that level and closed just tad above this particular level. Interesting. So these targets are completed. Whatever targets were shared on Friday, Thursday and Friday, these targets are completed. Then this is some iShares Motors analysis I was sharing. Then sovereign gold bonds are available. I think till 22nd of December it was available yesterday. So this is closed now. Okay. This was one of the trade which was shared. Bank Nifty. We were looking to trade a 48,000 put option from the price of 300 and I think 370 or so, right? So from that 370, 340, 47, the first leg, the TSL was gone. In the second trade, where I was trading this particular trade, immediately the price very quickly it went from 430. The entry was around 370 odd level. From 370 the entry went, the last traded price went to 495, and at that point I kept a trailing stop loss or a stop loss sell order at 430 and 434. So I was willing to sacrifice about 60 points. Immediately next minute or so, next 4-5 minutes, the price shot up to 550. That's when I tightened the trailing stop loss to 525, 527, and this order was picked up at around 144. This is how the trade went yesterday. It was a small position considering it was a Friday yesterday. So it was a small 6-lot position that I was trading. Now coming to most important point, why I am saying that the high and low of this particular candle is important. Typically what happens is that whenever we get some kind of a neutral candle or a spinning top or some kind of a hammer candle, then the follow-up candle is very, very important, very, very crucial. And the follow-up candle in a way, if it is taking out the low of the candle, then the next further fall is possible, or if it is taking out the high, then the further leg of rally is possible. What we are experiencing since the budget day, if you recollect, since the budget week or budget period, typically these kind of actions or these kind of candles are providing an essential or some kind of a consolidation in market, and after that consolidation, if the low is not taken out immediately, then it just get into some kind of a consolidation. Another example of a similar candle is this one, right? So wherein on 14th of July here we saw a good momentum followed by a spinning top or a hammer like candle. Then there was a bullish move. Then again this is kind of a sideways move, which is where not trending at all, and traders were not being able to make a good positional trades in this particular phase. So this is one of the possibility which may happen. Another possibility can be a small candle like this or a small candle like this. Then there can be an opening below this, or some way the price if moves below this particular leg, then we might see some kind of a selling or a profit booking. Ideally, it would be wise, it would be ideal that if we get a gap closed at around this level, so 20,200 is something target that I'm looking at. So 20,200 can be one of the target, but that's not going to happen in 1 week. So it is going to go on for 3-4 weeks. But before that happen, whenever we talk about a bigger target, just keep in mind that the low of this particular week is crucial, right? So whatever low that is printed in this Nifty's week, this 20,976 is an important level. But tangibly, what can be the target for this particular week? So typical situation, the target for this week, because this is going to be a truncated week, there is a holiday on Monday, so I'm expecting it to give a target of about 21,000 odd level is what my expectation is. Not a bigger target, I'm just expecting it to come back to the range low, and then once it come back to the range low, or if it breaks below the range low, then the next calculation can be made. So for now, the target that we are discussing is only up to 21,000 odd level, right? So 21,000 is something that I'm looking at. Unless and until this low is broken, we will not see a significant fall in market. So this is going to be an interesting part. I expect it to remain in this high and a low range for some period now, unless something major happens, and then if this level is broken, then we might can see a new target of, let's say, 20,800 odd level or so. But no, not a spectacular target as long as this low of 20,976 is holding for Nifty. In a Bank Nifty chart, it is still obliging to the range. Sometimes I wonder this range based on OI, open interest, it works so fabulously that in a typical way, this is how the market actually behaves. This is where the money lies, and this actually gives us a pretty confident understanding about how the market trend may, or in going forward, it may evolve. So if the low is taken out for this particular week, in case of Bank Nifty, which is 46,919, then in that case we can expect a target of 46,580, or maybe a low of 46,400 is the low of this particular range. These are the targets which are possible, but then we have to break below this 46,919 for Bank Nifty, decisive close below 46,919 for Bank Nifty, and that is something will define how we should look at this particular trend. This is going to be a truncated week, so not much of a expectation in terms of the volatility. The volatility index right now is at 13.70, the VIX is at 13.70, it has gone beyond 13.5. So I am expecting it to remain above 13.5 for some kind of a momentum, some kind of a volatility in market. And if there is a volatility intraday, that is the best place where traders can make money. So just keep all these things in mind, and that's how we have to trade this last week of this year. And we are going to welcome 2024 and the analysis for 2024, and the overall trend is a stronger bullish trend. So if it is consolidating, it's a very good news for a bullish move for the Indian equity market. But let's take 1 week at a time. Let's observe how the market is moving, and then based on that we can form our views and trade accordingly. And that is how it has to be, a very simple way by which we'll keep on analyzing, and going forward we'll talk about how the market trend evolves. That's it from me in this short video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm signing off. Bye bye.